Hi, my name is Alan Noble and welcome to this ASEA product presentation. You are here because somebody thought enough of you to tell you about ASEA, a health technology that some experts are calling the single greatest health science breakthrough of our lifetime. ASEA represents cutting-edge technology on a whole new frontier of science. It is literally a category creator, and thanks to multiple patents, ASEA stands in a class of its own with no competition, no copycats. In fact, ASEA represents a breakthrough that science had declared impossible. A great place to start is to get clear on what ASEA is not. It is not a vitamin or mineral supplement. It's not an antioxidant formula or exotic juice made from fruits and berries from around the world. ASEA goes beyond nutrition, beyond ingredients, and yet it has the potential to impact your health at a depth that no other supplement has ever come close to achieving. So what is ASEA? It's the world's first and only redox signaling supplement containing trillions of powerful redox signaling molecules. Now, since this is cutting-edge technology, there's a really good chance that you've never heard of redox signaling or redox signaling molecules. So allow me to explain. I want you to imagine your cells are like little bags of salt water. Inside these cells are thousands of electrical power plants called mitochondria. As the mitochondria is producing your body's natural source of energy, ATP, they're also spinning out two sets of molecules, reductant molecules and oxidant molecules, and together these are known as redox signaling molecules. Now, science has known about these molecules for quite some time, but for the most part thought they were just unnecessary byproducts of your cells producing energy, like exhaust fumes coming out of the back of your car. However, within the last decade, as scientists look deeper inside the cell, they've gone through a paradigm shift in their understanding of these molecules. Far from being just unnecessary waste products of energy production, these molecules play a critical role and are in fact foundational to your cellular health and rejuvenation. Because of this important discovery, redox signaling is one of the fastest growing areas of scientific research. Thousands of studies have been published in peer-reviewed scientific and medical journals. Textbooks are being written and updated to educate the next generation of healthcare professionals. And what they're discovering is that redox signaling molecules are involved in virtually every major body system and function, including cellular communication, antioxidant protection, oxidative stress reduction, energy metabolism, digestive health, mental cognition, cardiovascular function, joint and muscle support, pain and nervous system function, cell function, and even to the profound depths of genetic expression. In fact, one of the most recently published books on this subject, Redox Life, written by Nobel-nominated scientist Dr. Narain Naidu, clearly demonstrates the importance of this rapidly growing area of science. The bottom line is we live and die at the cellular level. The quality of your life is determined by the health of your cells. However, since the day you were born, your cells have been under attack. Pollution and toxins, poor food choices, bacteria and viruses, pharmaceutical drugs, sun damage and stress, even the everyday wear and tear that we get as we go through life. Every day you are fighting billions of cellular battles, and it's worse today than ever before. And most scientists and health professionals agree that all health problems can be linked to damaged cells. And so in order for you to experience maximum health at the cellular level, your cells must be in a constant state of healing themselves, detecting damage, and then repairing or replacing the damaged cells. Well, as we've already pointed out, redox signaling molecules are foundational to cellular health and healing. According to atomic medical physicist Dr. Gary Samuelson, the redox signaling process is remarkable because it is the process that allows us to regenerate tissue and maintain our normal function and capacities. However, here's the challenge. As you age, your cells produce less of these vital redox signaling molecules, and you begin to experience deficiencies and imbalances, resulting in a breakdown in your cellular efficiency. To put it simply, your cells just don't work as well as they used to. So I want you to imagine what would it be like if you could refuel and rebalance your cells with more of these amazing little molecules. You would enhance your body's natural ability to heal at the cellular level, helping your body work like it did when you were younger. but science had declared it was impossible. You see, these molecules are highly reactive and fleeting. They're very unstable, lasting only seconds inside your cells, and it was considered impossible to stabilize them outside of the body until now, because here is the ASEA breakthrough. After 17 years, millions of dollars of research and multiple patents, the scientists behind ASEA achieved the impossible. Led by atomic medical physicist Dr. Gary Samuelson, they figured out how to create and stabilize these powerful redox signaling molecules outside of the body in perfect balance as they're found in healthy cells. Starting with nothing more than salt and water, similar to what's found inside your cells, and passing it through a complex, heavily patented 3-day process, the salt water is broken down into free-floating atoms of sodium, chloride, hydrogen, and oxygen. And then these atoms are restructured into redox signaling molecules in perfect balance as they're found in healthy cells. However, the biggest breakthrough of all is that Dr. Gary Samuelson discovered how to stabilize these highly reactive, fleeting molecules and create the world's first and only redox signaling supplement. Make no mistake about it, ASEA is not a bottle of salt water. It is a bottle of trillions and trillions of these powerful redox signaling molecules that we made from salt and water. And just to be clear how unique the ASEA breakthrough is, there are only 2 places that these molecules exist: inside living cells, and that includes human, animal, and even plant cells, and inside every bottle of ASEA. And with ASEA, we've moved beyond all natural and now have a supplement that is in fact native to the body. You see, a blueberry's all natural, but your body doesn't grow blueberries. ASEA, on the other hand, contains the very molecules that are native to your body, and several $1 million of research have proven that ASEA demonstrates 0 levels of toxicity, even when consumed in very large quantities. In fact, ASEA is so safe that you can spray it on your skin, often with remarkable results. As their name suggests, these redox signaling molecules play a critical role in the entire signaling process in the body. Think of your body as the most complex communication network that exists. Every second of every day, your cells are passing tremendous amounts of information, vital information, within the cells, cells to cells, and throughout your entire body, including that all-important communication with the immune system. Any breakdown in this communication would be like trying to have an important conversation on a cell phone with a very weak signal. However, with a plentiful supply of these molecules, you empower your cells to communicate their important messages for health and healing, and ultimately enhance the body's natural ability to heal at the cellular level. And some early scientific studies on ASEA are showing some startling and exciting results. Take antioxidants, for example. They have been the buzzword in health for over 2 decades. Most people know they are critical in protecting your cells in the fight against free radical damage and slowing down the rusting process of aging. However, here's part of the story that you have not heard. Without enough of these redox signaling molecules, your antioxidants are absolutely useless, like a light bulb without electricity. However, studies have shown that ASEA increases antioxidant effectiveness by a massive 500%. And we're not talking just run-of-the-mill fruit and berry antioxidants. We're talking about glutathione and superoxide dismutase. These are master antioxidants made inside your cells that are thousands of times more powerful than any other antioxidant. And so although there are no antioxidants in ASEA, its impact on antioxidant health is nothing short of staggering. Another area of scientific discovery is what ASEA is doing for athletes. Although ASEA was launched as a health supplement, it wasn't long until athletes began to report tremendous benefits in using ASEA both in training and competition. Early preliminary studies showed an increase in the time to ventilatory threshold, an important endurance marker, by a massive 12%. And this then led to double-blind placebo studies that showed that ASEA helps mobilize free fatty acids as a premium source of fuel. And in a mice study, it showed a 33% sparing of muscle glycogen, resulting in a 29% increase in endurance, all within 7 days. The bottom line is mice do not run 29% further for nothing, and any athlete who is serious about increasing endurance and improving recovery should be taking a very close look at these studies and start to experience ASEA for themselves. And world-class athletes are taking notice, like James Lawrence, who holds the current world record for the most Ironman races completed in 1 year, achieving 30 of these grueling races in 2012. Diana McManus, three-time US national swimming champion, who dramatically improved her times in only 1 year, helping her win gold at the World Championships. UK and Irish Masters Decathlon champion John McDermott, who at 68 ran his best 400-metre time in 10 years and his best 300-metre hurdle time in 5 years. He may be getting older, but he's performing as if he's getting younger, and that is the athletic advantage of ASEA. And so here's a quick summary. We live and die at the cellular level, and redox signaling molecules are foundational to our cellular health. As we go through life, we start to make less of these molecules and also experience imbalances. And for years, science said there was nothing you could do about it. Then along comes ASEA, the world's first and only redox signaling supplement. For the first time ever, you can restore, refuel, replenish and rebalance your cells with trillions upon trillions of these powerful redox signaling molecules that reach into virtually every aspect of cellular health, firing up antioxidants and dramatically improving cellular and immune system communication. As I mentioned at the beginning, we're all fighting cellular battles every day of our lives. In other words, we all have smoke under the surface, and for many, ASEA has become the supplement of choice to try and keep the fires at bay. Also, for some, challenges that they have had for decades are now gone. The bottom line is ASEA is the most significant health breakthrough of our lifetime, and it's my belief that everyone deserves to know that this remarkable health technology now exists. When it comes to purchasing ASEA, you have several options. Each case of ASEA contains 4-quart bottles, and for best results, most people consume 1 case per month. As a retail customer, you can purchase ASEA at $150 a case, or as a preferred customer, you can purchase ASEA at $120 a case by simply signing up for a very user-friendly auto ship that can be cancelled at any time. We also offer some additional discounts to associates who might be interested in sharing ASEA with others. And the best news of all, ASEA is backed by a 30-day unconditional empty bottle money-back guarantee, so there is no risk when it comes to improving your health. ASEA is a high-impact product that gets results. Our athletic studies clearly show significant shifts in the body in only 7 days. However, we find that about 50% of people will feel better after drinking ASEA for 30 days, and 80 to 90% of people will feel better within 90 days. Once thought impossible, ASEA empowers your cells with the very molecules that are foundational to health, helping you achieve your full health potential. And of course, it's important to remember that ASEA is not a treatment or cure for any disease or medical condition. In many ways, ASEA does nothing, but it empowers your cells to do everything, and that is the most powerful kind of product you could ever hope to discover. Make no mistake about it, ASEA is the most significant health science breakthrough of our lifetime. This is Alan Noble thanking you for taking the time to watch this important presentation, and bye for now.